This is the first ever order from the paracord shop, so uno, dos. And since you were the first order to ever be packed and filmed, I'm throwing in a little mini paracord keychain in red and black. I'm not falling for this bullshit. I'm cutting off the sale. Fuck you. You're not getting any paracord bracelets today, buddy.
What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Channing, and today we're going to be talking about the binky bandit, also known as Nova Online. You see, over the past couple of weeks or so, Nova has started up some sort of paracord bracelet business. And yes, we're putting the word business in huge quotation marks because obviously this isn't making Nova any more money than he'd make at, let's say, like a minimum wage job or something like that. Can I get a French onion soup, please?
Can I get a French onion soup, please?
Sorry, I just love that clip with every ounce of my being, and I somehow had to include it in this video. Anyways, Nova is apparently a full-blown entrepreneur now, making paracord bracelets, as you can see here.
So you ordered 2 paracord bracelets in yellow, one 5-inch and one 8-inch. Let's get an envelope and pack it up. This is the first ever order from the paracord shop, so I'm very grateful. And I believe God has big plans for this. Taking one of the 4,000 mailing envelopes an old troll sent me, we're gonna pack it up. Uno, dos. And since you were the first order to ever be packed and filmed, I'm throwing in a little mini paracord keychain in red and black. Now we're going to fold it up. And seal it. Keaton, your order's on the way.
I just love how half of Nova's business is literally being run at the expense of a troll, because the first order that Nova had sent out on March 11th was packaged using an envelope that a troll had sent Nova. And I just can't help but wonder, out of everything in the world to sell or to create a business around, why bracelets? And to be honest, I don't even know the answer to that question. But from my perspective, this whole entire business venture is just a little weird. Because as some of you may know, Nova has quite the lengthy history of hanging out in Discord servers with minors while showing the utmost predatory behavior online. Who exactly is the demographic of people that Nova is trying to sell these bracelets to? Because as a grown-ass man myself, I can assure you that 99.9% of us are not in the market for a stupid paracord bracelet. So who is he trying to sell these things to? Kids? And what's funny is this whole entire business model doesn't even have a website or anything showcasing the products. You see, because Nova has no money to advertise and lacks the brain cells to do so, he thinks his business will just flourish from the beautiful word of mouth. Yep, that's right. No website, no pictures, and quite honestly, with little to no effort, Nova expects his business to be booming. But obviously, as you could tell by the title of this video, business is far from booming because according to one of Nova's recent TikTok videos, he explains how someone tried to yoink his IP address with a phishing link. And you might be wondering how this happened. Well, like I said earlier, this business of Nova's lacks any sort of structure. So he has to take all of his orders by email, which gives the trolls direct access to send fake orders to Nova, as you're about to see here.
Okay, someone tried to sign my IP during a paracord bracelet sale, and this is not fucking acceptable. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Story time. So as you guys know, I have a paracord business called NovaCord. I am currently in the business of getting the eBay page all set up. I'm doing all the business shit that needs to be done. And it's costing me a lot of this. But still, that doesn't try to stop people from getting in the way. So right now I'm taking orders through email. And there's this guy called Bobby. Yes, I'm using the name on the email. But there's this guy, he emailed me wanting 6 yellow and green paracord bracelets. And yeah, I told him the total. And then he started asking me all of these questions like, is your paracord edible? Is your paracord strong enough for survival? Where do you ship to, etc., etc. And I'm kind of went along with it because I figured it might be an interested buyer. However, today, I cut off the sale. Here's why. They started asking me if I could do a weave. And they sent me a file. This file was extremely sketchy, and I told them I wasn't clicking on it due to phishing attempts. So, they sent me a link to what they wanted done, or supposedly. However, this was a 2node.co link. Which, if you don't know, 2node.co is a very malicious site. It's an IP grabber. So, I found out immediately what was going on. Hey, I told him, yeah, no, I'm not falling for this bullshit. I'm cutting off the sale. Fuck you. You're not getting any paracord bracelets today, buddy. First and hopefully the last time I'll ever have to cut off a sale. But hey, if you're an actual genuine interested buyer and want to buy your own paracord bracelets, go hit up my business email. There is over 200 paracord combinations to choose from. For example, I have this rainbow one that I'm trying to search for on my desk. I've got this rainbow one that I can make for you. It's honestly one of my favorites. I've also got a neon green and several others. I have over 200 combinations and a lot that you can order. Anyways, Novine Universe, I'm signing off.
Now, I just love how Nova is mentioning this is the first and last time he's had to cut off a sale, as if anyone in their right mind is actually buying these abominations in the first place. And speaking of that, I'm feeling like a nice guy today. So instead of supporting a local business, how about we support a Lolcow business? So how about this? If this video gets 469 likes, I will find some quarters in the couch or something and buy my very own Nova Online paracord bracelet. And that's a promise. I'll even hang it around my bobblehead's neck to show it off. And better yet, I'll let you guys decide what color combination we do as well. It's okay, buddy. I know you're not gonna like it, but you gotta deal with it, man. Now, something else that I wanted to touch on in this video that happened recently in the Novine lore is Nova's take on the tragic Tofiachu situation. Because if you don't know, both Nova and Tofia have been going at it on social media for quite some time now. As you can see here, Nova says, even though I hate Tofia, I still am wishing my condolences to her losing her brother and Mamachu being in critical condition. So obviously, starting off any heartfelt message with the words, even though I hate you, is pretty diabolical to say the least. Like, what's with these lolcows and making every single situation about themselves? Now, there's also another funny video that Nova posted on March 12th where he takes the biggest gargantuan bites out of a raw red onion, I guess in an attempt to impress the viewers or something, question mark.
You don't declare yourselves the winner and just say you fucking won like that.
I don't know where he thought he was going.
You know who I'm talking about. I'm about to one up y'all's asses. So, let's do this.
His hands behind his neck, so he can't climb the fence he's going there, so that's make a little point.
He had already slipped his cups once. And,
Oh, okay, I got you.
that's what the big deal with. And that's gave you the back on his one. So that's what
One more. That wasn't enough. One more. Whew. All-star.
Now, I didn't fully understand the lore here, but it kind of makes sense after going into the comments and doing a little digging. You see, there's two fellow YouTubers named Kiwi Tapes and Smokey McC, and basically once a week they hold this podcast called Too High for Stupid, where they interact with their fan bases together while updating the crowd on Lolcow news and the lore. And in one of those recent live streams, Nova must have been a topic of discussion, followed by a segment of Smokey imitating Nova while doing a food review on a whole onion, as you can see here.
Our food reviews over here are, let's just say, you know, not for predators, like that other food reviewer, because ours are way better. Oh, he ended his live? Good.
Yeah, he did. I brought that up. That's
I
like
have to
9
ASMR this, so you guys know this is really a fucking onion. Like, I'm going to get as close to my mic as possible. All right? We're going to see.
So,
like,
if you
right.
peel, how about this to prove it? Peel it first for us. Give us a good peel. We can
peel
hear
it
the
first?
peel.
I
Yeah, we
already,
can
and
hear
now I
the
feel
peel.
like I feel like a fake because I peeled it in the kitchen. Now I feel like I have to go back and find the peels.
No, I believe you. It makes sense with the timeline.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm doing the stream in my room. I was not about to peel it in here. That would have been so nice.
Peel that shit onto the floor.
See, and now the chat thinks I fake. They think I'm a big fucking Andy Ditch.
I think we're gonna be able to tell, dude. We're gonna be able to tell.
Okay, you let me know. Ready?
You were ready.
Okay, here we go. No, fuck you. No,
come
fuck
on,
you.
man. You
Fuck
can do
that.
better. You can come
Fuck
on.
Fuck that.
I heard just like a little. Come on. I'll be quiet.
Boy, fuck you. Fuck you. Nova, you suck, you fucking pussy. Fuck you. Fuck you. That sucks. No. And who the fuck? No. Who the fuck eats that? Who eats that?
Yeah, so to my understanding, Nova took this as a challenge, which gives us a full understanding on why Nova did this in the first place. And shout out to Smokey and Kiwi for making this happen, because this is honestly hilarious.
Put his hands behind his neck so he can't climb the fencing going there, so that's the point.
So yeah, at this point, Nova is still unemployed, so we can already assume that that job search is going horrendously. And that's pretty much all of the important Nova lore up to this point. And I'll definitely keep y'all updated if anything else happens. But with that being said, I think right here is where I'm going to wrap up this video. Make sure you don't leave a like on this video so I don't have to go out of my way and purchase a paracord bracelet from the Binky Bandit himself. And thank you in advance. As always, thanks for making me a part of your day, and God bless.